America, your digital ID brought to you by the World Economic Forum. So the World Economic Forum has now announced a digital ID for everybody in the world. And this digital ID would be used to track everything you do online, get a job, travel the world, and even your health care. Yeah, what could possibly go right? So let's take a look at what the World Economic Forum says about digital ID from the World Economic Forum's own website. And when you see this, holy fuck, we're all screwed. So this is from the World Economic Forum's own website on their digital ID that they want to implement throughout the world. Let's take a look at all the facets of the digital ID and what they want to bestow upon the population of the world. First of all, financial services, digital IDs to open bank accounts and carry out online financial transactions, followed by food and sustainability for farmers and consumers to verify produce and to enhance the value and traceability of supply chains. Don't forget travel and mobility. You can use your digital ID to book trips and go through borders. I'm sure you'll have to have it at some point. Here you go, humanitarian response. Access services to demonstrate qualifications to work in a foreign country. So I guess borders are gone with it when it comes to work. E-commerce, there's your digital ID to shop and conduct business transactions and payments online. Here's a fun one, social media platforms. To use your digital ID for social interactions to access third-party services that rely on social media logins. So a digital ID to get online so they can track every fucking word you say. Then, of course, they'll arrest you for hate speech.
To anonymity on social media. In our countries, no one can walk the streets with a mask on their face or drive a car without a license plate. No one can send packages without showing an ID or buy a hunting weapon without giving their name. And yet, we are allowing people to roam freely on social networks without linking their profiles to a real identity. This paving the way for misinformation, hate speech, and cyber harassment, because it is facilitating the use of bots and it is allowing people to act without being held accountable for their actions. Such an anomaly cannot continue. In a democracy, citizens have the right to privacy, not to anonymity or impunity, because with those two, social coexistence would be impossible. That is why I believe we must push forward the principle of pseudonymity as the functioning element of social media, and force all these platforms to link every user account to an European digital identity wallet. This way, citizens could use nicknames if they want, but in the case of a crime, public authorities will be able to connect those nicknames to real people and hold them responsible. Because accountability is not an obstacle to freedom of speech, it is an essential complement to it.
What we are saying, we have to create the rules for globalization. Right. Globalization needs rules. It has to be...
And who would make those rules and who will make sure those are observed?
That's a big problem which we have in the world. We have a lack of global governance.
Right.
If we look at the UN, if we look at the G8, at the international organizations, they are not enough. We need more institutions to develop global rules. But I would add, those global rules should be not only be developed by governments, but by civil society. We are living in an empowered
Right.
world today, and business has a role to play.